Speaking of belief, nothing is impossible if you just believe. Believe it or not, I do not have a dream job before I entered politics. It's not that I do not want to work, it's just that I never imagined myself working for somebody else. Since I was little, well, maliit pa rin naman ako hanggang ngayon, hindi naman ako tumangkad ng ganun katangkad, talagang nasa isip ko na hindi ako mamamasukan. I want to run my own company or run my own business, and that is what actually happened. I did not plan na pumasok ng politics nung before. Wala talaga sa isip ko. Kasi nga, palibasa, gusto ko lang, simple lang. So, masaya na ako na kasama ko yung family ko because I am family-oriented. Happy ako na nakakasama ko sila. Meron kaming business na nire-run. So, as simple as that. No politics in my head before. I think this is not the first time that a city councilor would run for the position of punong barangay. Though I would agree that it is not the usual scene in the political landscape, since people with a certain position in the government usually would aim for a higher position after finishing a term. Well, on my part, I believe that I have already accomplished and established my legacy as a local legislator of our city. That is why I have decided to continue my service to the people, but this time, exclusively as the punong barangay of Kupang, in order for me to focus and dedicate all my remaining strength to the people of Barangay Kupang. Because I believe that there are still a lot of things that I can do for them, and it is my way of showing my kabarangays my utmost love and affection to each and every one of them until the time that I decide to retire from government service. Oh, so daddy ko yan. Because aside from me, the family, it was my dad. He was city councilor for so many years. I think more than 2 decades siya naging councilor. So talagang matagal. So growing up with a politician parent, I can say that it is an eye-opener. It is an eye-opener for me because I learned about the realities of life. Dahil syempre, nakikita ko yung trabaho ng father ko, and I met a lot of people, I can say people from all walks of life. Ibang-iba. From here to here to here, iba-iba. Iba-ibang character, personalities, and attitude ng mga tao. So, again, eye-opener para sa akin lahat yon. And then finally, growing up with a politician parent, eto talaga yon. Dito ko nakuha yung love and passion ko for public service. Okay, the very first project that I can think of, from councilor to punong barangay, the distribution of free Jetmatic pumps. This I inherited from my father because during the time that he was councilor, this is also one of his projects. Aside from that, I have continued my rice distribution, the giving of financial assistance, burial assistance, medical assistance. I have also continued the free eye checkup, distribution of free eyeglasses, and every summer, I have an activity which recently I also conducted, the Oplan Libreng Tule. I have also continued the personal distribution of wheelchairs, the saklays and tungkods for our kabarangays who are persons with disability. For me, the very important thing na na-carry ko from being a councilor to being the punong barangay is the knowledge which I gained as a legislator. Because the things that we do in the city council are the very same thing that we also do now during sessions of the Sangguniang Barangay Council. The latest that I can remember right now is the I Love Kupang Landmark, which is located along the roadside of barangay, the barangay vicinity. I consider this as a milestone since I have thought about this project a long, long time, way back, even before I entered politics. Kasi pag namamasyal ako, I really love driving, and every time I go to places and I see this kind of landmarks, sobrang into it ako na sana magkaroon din ng barangay Kupang. So, nung ako yung naging punong barangay, I had a chance to put up this kind of project. Kaya I consider this as a milestone, yung I Love Kupang landmark. And also, another thing na makakonsider ko na milestone for me, during the time that I assumed office, well, of course, medyo hindi pa okay yung budget ng Barangay Kupang during that time. But naayos natin yung pagkakaroon natin ng magandang Pasko. And this is the very first time na nakapag-put up tayo ng giant Christmas tree. Maybe others would say na it was very simple, pero for me, napaka-importante nun kasi yun nga, first giant Christmas tree na nagkaroon ng Barangay Kupang. So, eto yung mga things na may expect pa nila in the coming years habang ako yung kapitan dito sa atin sa Barangay Kupang. And of course, there are still a lot of things to expect every Yuletide season. So, another milestone that I consider is that under my administration, the Pamahalaang Barangay of Kupang has been declared as drug-clear barangay. And moreover, in the very near future, tayo ay may-declare na din as that we have a drug-free workplace. So, for me, etong mga ito ay milestone pa din dahil ito yung mga first of the first na nangyari at nangyayari sa Barangay Kupang. Sa lahat po ng aking mga minamahal na kabarangay dito sa Kupang, I couldn't thank you enough for the trust and confidence, for the love and continued support that you are giving me. Next to my family, you are the reason why I am so excited to wake up every morning. Medyo natatouch ako. Kung paano po nyo ako nakilala noon, ganun pa rin po ako ngayon. At sa mga darating pang panahon, I promise to keep my both feet on the ground kahit po lumipas ang maraming taon. Hindi po ako mapapagod na magserbisyo sa inyo bilang punong barangay, and I will do my very best na lalo pang sipagan at paglingkuran kayong lahat. Kasama ang lahat ng mga employees natin dito sa barangay. Though alam ko na may mga nagrereklamo na sa akin dahil inaabot na rin sila dito ng gabi. At kahit mga weekends, nagtatrabaho na rin sila dahil sabi ko nga, damay-damay na tayong lahat dito. So, anyway, kidding aside, gusto ko pong ipakita kasi sa inyong lahat at iparamdam kung ano ako bilang ina ng Barangay Kupang. Nandito lang po ako palagi para sa inyo. Best effort palagi sa abot po na aking makakaya. Kasi po, naniniwala po kasi ako na kagaya po ng isang ina sa isang tahanan, kinakailangan na laging present ang ilaw ng tahanan, otherwise magdidilim ang tahanan. I-offer ko pa po sa inyo sa mga darating na taon ay ang aking buong pusong public service 24/7. Kayo po mga kabarangay ko dito sa Kupang ang dahilan kung bakit ako nandito ngayon. And I want each and every one of you to remember that I chose this path because I love you all and I love Kupang.